Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are here at Toyota. So we're going to be looking at all the amazing cars they have here, and let's kick things off with the 2019 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. So something cool about the hybrid versions of all of Toyota is that their badges here have like a little blue glow to them. So that's something quick fun fact for you guys. So the car comes with a 2.5 liter inline-4, which pairs up with its electronic motor, and that gives you 219 horsepower overall. But the normal LE and XLE have 203 horsepower. So overall, this car has a new and more sort of aggressive look to it, and overall just way much better. It has more power, and the one key feature about this thing is, of course, that it's hybrid. But whenever you're driving, wherever you're driving, there's this thing called dynamic torque vectoring or all-wheel drive, which basically, let's say you're going around a corner. So the car automatically checks each and every wheel and checks if the traction is okay. And let's say the rear left wheel, needs a bit more power. So the car will automatically give more power to that wheel, and that increases stability by more than 50%. So that's just a key safety feature, and just Toyota, thank you for this amazing safety features. Right, even though this exterior looks great and really aggressive, let's jump inside the car. This is nice. So right off the bat, you can see this is a pretty basic stuff. You get a normal infotainment system. You can use it as your navigation system, whatever. Pretty basic stuff, not any fancy gadgets. But yeah, I do like this rather nice leather finish, and the seats are pretty comfortable. So that's pretty nice. There's this wireless charging dock, so you can just slap on your phone and it's gonna start charging. And yeah, over here, just in the center console, you have the gear shifter, which also has like a little bit of sport mode, so you can use in manual mode. You have the parking and the handbrake mode. You have a electronic vehicle mode, so you just press that and it's engine shuts down. And there's this there's this switch. So if you switch on to eco mode, it's just gonna eco. But if you switch on to sport mode, the car focuses more on sports. And then there's also this trail button, which helps you climb rocky mountains and stuff like that. And then you have this normal center console. Inside you just have like a normal 12-volt charging, the normal usual stuff. And yeah, I do like this interior, just nice leather design. Alright, let's move on to the back seats now. Alright, not bad. Yeah, everything just like in the front, everything's pretty basic. You just have your normal seat belts, nothing too fancy. But there is this pretty large sunroof, so if there's a nice scene outside, you can just pull it down and just enjoy it. And yeah, everything is pretty normal. You get AC vents, charging port, nothing too fancy. But then again, it is pretty soft. The seats are pretty soft again. So yeah, that's it for this Toyota RAV4. Let's move on to the next car. So this is the Toyota FJ Cruiser, Toyota's answer to the Jeep Wrangler, and this thing is a desert monster. See, this is the crazy off-road machine, and this thing is crazy. It comes with a 4-liter V6, and it has 270 horsepower. And all the cool features of this car are controlled by the inside, so let's jump inside the car first. So inside the car, everything is pretty basic, but you start getting off-road vibes, like these clusters. So one on the extreme left, compass, so you know where you are. The one on the extreme right, it is an elevation, so you know what your altitude and everything. But everything else in the car is pretty basic. You get an automatic transmission. You get your normal screen, so you know where you are with GPS. But yeah, everything is basic. There is this 4-wheel selector, so you know you can choose between 2 wheels or 4 wheels, high speeds and low speeds. But yeah, like I said, everything is pretty simple. Seats are soft, and yeah. And one more thing, it's about the rear door. It opens in a very special way, so let me show you. So first, you get out of the car. Let me just show you. So you open the door, it's already open, and you have to reach back, and there's gonna be this lever. You have to pull on that lever, and the door opens, and you just jump inside. So yeah, that's the FJ Cruiser. Now let's move on to the next car. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2020 Toyota Land Cruiser, and oh boy, this car is amazing, because this is one of the oldest, if not the oldest car Toyota has, and we have seen on the roads since like forever. So this car has just has upped the ante. So of course it comes with a 5.7 liter V8, and that gives you 362 horsepower, and that's just pretty okay. But the real cool features of this car are like when it goes off-road, because again, it's amazing like on road, and it's very comfortable, very soft. But then once you take it off-road, since it has a hydraulic suspension, it lifts itself up, and this thing's a beast off-road. Like, this thing is more than capable of going on a desert safari, let's say. So yeah, now one more feature is that once you switch off the car, you just maybe go to your friend's house. This car will automatically lower itself, and once you maybe sit back out, go back inside the car, it's gonna raise itself, and then once you go off-road, it's gonna raise itself even more. So that's something really, really, really nice. So yeah, I think we should go inside the car, and we'll check out the boot space at the end. So let's go. So inside the car, this car is amazing. So let's just start off with the seats. These seats are just amazing. They're super, super luxurious, and I just feel like super comfortable just sitting here. So yeah, the screen, the center console, this screen is pretty big. It's okay, and you can just, it's just like a normal screen, displays your sat nav and stuff like that. Now coming down here into the center console, there are many buttons. So there's comfort, eco mode. There are different modes. So comfort, eco mode, normal mode, sport mode, traction control off, differential lock, and so on and so forth. And one of the most amazing features about this car is that, let's just say you're going desert safari and you get stuck in some sand. Well, you just switch this lever onto crawl mode, and the car itself is just going to drive itself out of it. You don't have to do anything. You just switch into crawl, and the car is just going to drive itself out, and that is just amazing. It comes in very useful. Now, just one thing about this center console is that I feel it's a bit cramped, but one thing is that at least it's like many features on it. But then of course you have two cup holders, the usual stuff. You have a normal glove box. You also have a mini fridge. So let's say you're not going on a road trip, you can take some, I don't know, let's say drinks, and toss it in here, switch on the cool box, and whenever you feel like it, you can drink some icy cold drinks. And that's just some really nice features. This is what I like to see. Now enough with this front of the car, let's go see the rear seats. Oh my god, this is so soft. Wow. Alright, so this is a three-seater second row. So you can either just pull this glove box up and use that as a third seat, or you can just pull it back down and yeah, in like an armrest. But yeah, I have like a lot of leg room. Like, this seat is pulled back to its limit, and I have like so much leg room. It's like really soft. Seats are just super comfortable, and there's these screens. So at the side you have these HDMI plugs, so maybe you want to plug in your, let's say, laptop. You have some headphone jack, USB, so you can plug in your favorite movies with the USB, or an SD card. So if your SD card has some movies or whatever, you can just plug it into that. And this car comes with free wireless earphones, so you can just connect and just listen. So yeah, that's something really nice. This is what I like to see, Toyota. This is what I like to see. Right. This is really comfortable. I don't want to move from here, but I have to. Let's go check out the third row and the boot. So the boot space inside this car is huge. So let's check it out. Okay, power tailgate, so that's something nice. Now this is a split tailgate, so you can just maybe toss something inside. Let's close the thing, but we need to see the whole boot. Right, so as you can see, this has loads and tons of space, so you can toss in some luggage if you're going to the airport or whatever. And yeah, there are 2 seats, so you can just fold them down, and so you can toss in some luggage, and yeah, it's overall pretty spacious. Now, enough talking about this car. Let's actually take it out for a spin on the road and let's see how it drives in real life. Alright, we are in the Land Cruiser, and oh boy, let's just start off with how smooth it rides. So we just took it out of the showroom, and it sounds great. Like, just inside the car, the engine sounds great. And one of the best things about the car is that even though it sounds really good, much of the noise isn't really coming inside the cabin, so it's very quiet. And like, for example, if I'm talking to my dad, let's say, if I'm having like a nice conversation with him about the new Supra, I will be able to hear him properly, instead of like a bunch of engine noise just blocking me out. So that is something really nice, the dampening of the engine noise. Whoa! 362 horsepower kicks in. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an era where we need two things in a car: luxury and performance. And before I reveal the car that brings both of them in style, you may want to like this video and subscribe. Because ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 2020 Toyota Supra.